I think the biggest part is just that um, you're given the tools to kind of shape how you want your experience to be, and then you're kind of left to it. Of course, there will be people to challenge you and people to kind of convince you to get out of your comfort zone. But the big part of it is you just get this crazy amount of freedom, and that's super important for exploring and kind of just figuring out yourself.
I'm Agnes Stowicki, Managing Editor with Our Kids. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading private and independent schools to bring you insights into school programs, culture, traditions, and leadership. This includes insights from parents, alumni, and administration. This is the Our Kids Insider Perspective.
Definitely just the kind of one, I really enjoyed the ACES program, which is our computer engineering, computer hardware program. I really had fun with that. The skills I learned, really transferred well over to my program in university, especially in the practical elements of a lot of things. So really appreciative for that. And then generally just appreciative for kind of all the freedom we got as students. So the ability to start clubs, the ability to kind of explore different avenues in terms of I remember GSA was a big thing. I remember just being able to work as a TA in ACES lab, or kind of take responsibility as a prefect and just have a lot of freedom with kind of the events we ran for that. And there's just a lot of leniency and a lot of just I don't know the best way to say this, but also just kind of explore yourself and kind of figure out where you fit in everything. There's a lot of aspects. One, again, is just the ACES program. There's nothing really like it anywhere else. I was a big fan of it. It's one of the reasons I chose Royal St. George's College. It was a big reason for me. But otherwise, it's just again with the whole freedom thing. As a prefect in my final year, I talked with a lot of prefects from other schools, and the kind of freedom that we get at Royal St. George's is unparalleled in those aspects. The ability to just kind of explore and do whatever and just have a good time, and having the teachers, especially the teachers, just back you up on everything is something that it's very difficult to find in a lot of schools. I guess if we talk personality traits, leadership would be a good one. Um, they're really just a leader in a lot of different things, whether it be um, ACES again, just being just the school culture in general and things like that. Open-mindedness, I guess, because everyone, no matter where you're from, what experiences you've had, it's just everyone's just welcome. Everyone's able to explore and experience for their own. There's no really big judging or anything there. And then the final is definitely academic. Uh, you're kind of as much as you get freedom and have fun, you're kind of also put in your place academically. You're challenged. There's no kind of easy way out, especially with when you take some of the AP courses. I remember we were struggling for good marks in chem in grade 12 with AP Chem. And it was still just a really good experience because we learned a lot, and you experience and get challenged every day. So it's good. As someone who's kind of been to 3 different schools, actually more than that, this is the first time kind of I don't know what it is, but everyone in your grades kind of got your back. Everyone's kind of just really the team, you kind of build a family in each grade, and it's a strong family. I can go and see any of the guys after I haven't seen a lot of them for a few years, but I can go see any of them and pick up a conversation, have a good time, and that's kind of special. Where I've been to many schools, and I don't think I could talk to a lot of people from them. But no, it's generally just the mindset. It's the kind of the way the teachers kind of tell you to like treat your other Georgians. It's the chapel. It's everything. It's just the whole message that's kind of being sent is treat everyone with respect, and if anything, for a family. It's been a while, but I remember our Georgian values: manners make it men, or manners make it men. But yeah, it's those values, just to be good gentlemen. It's to be good men at the end of the day, right? It's an all boys school, so it's just to be the best versions of ourselves and keep kind of pushing ourselves forward, challenging ourselves, and making sure that we're also being respectful and good people at heart. Kind of how strong the community is. There's a lot of like you expect it kind of going in like it's just gonna be another school, like kind of school things, but it's very different. The community is very strong, and especially just kind of the community in your grade. I remember a lot of like the trips we took in high school, especially our grade 11 DC trip. I think that was kind of the biggest turning point for, and I've heard this from many other grades too. Is just that trip is what really like kind of brings everyone together. It's that first trip in high school where you go to Camp Everyone, which kind of introduces you to everyone, but it's also that grade 11 trip which just brings everyone, kind of strengthens our bonds, and it's that whole aspect. Like, yes, you're expected to have a lot of freedom in high school and kind of have a peace challenge as well, but I think something you don't expect is how kind of strong your community is and how strong, how deep your bonds are with everyone. Every aspect of school is kind of, you make the most of what you have, right? So for me specifically, I was trying my best to kind of be a part of everything. So I know as part of the ACES program, I was taking challenging courses like AP chemistry, AP physics, calc, and then also kind of working as a prefect, doing extracurriculars, and it kind of shaped the person as I am today. In university as I've gone through it, and I just graduated actually 2 weeks ago, or I just finished my last exams 2 weeks ago, yet to graduate. But it's kind of shown me that as a person myself, I'm kind of a leader, especially when I was a prefect. There's a lot of leadership responsibility with that, as well as when you're a TA for Darcy's class. But leadership, outgoing, willing to help, and kind of all of that I can attribute to just my time at RSGC. It's just a lot of experience and a lot of ability to just kind of grow into that character. I don't know if there was to be anything I changed. I think what I did at RSGC, I think I took the most, uh, at least like community wise. Like I tried my best with really every aspect. I tried joining sports teams. I tried starting my own club. I tried being a prefect, ACES. I kind of did a little bit of everything, but I think what probably I would do differently would be, and it would be on my own part. Like RSGC is great in kind of just giving as many opportunities as possible. I think I would probably join the hockey league, the road hockey league in the winter time, and that was the one thing I regret not doing. And for when I first graduated, I thought it would be kind of just like every high school would kind of be. You watch a lot of movies. It was like, oh, high school is just going to be this. It's going to be it's going to be a lot of freedom, but it's also going to be, you know, very important to getting to university and things like that. And the way it evolved again was just kind of just those surprising aspects where you're just like, okay, I did not expect to be so close to kind of everyone in my grade, but then also kind of a mentor to people in younger grades, or at least even know anyone in younger grades or older grades. It was so interesting. It was so different from what my expectations was. So by the end of it, it was kind of just like, it's more than a high school. It's kind of just a family, just a big 400 student family. Number one, definitely the ACES program. If you like anything related to engineering or computer engineering, or just like to build things, that's like the one program I don't see any other high school ever having, or I haven't seen any other high school have. So definitely, like, that is number one for me. It was one of my big reasons too. So two, if you kind of like that whole community aspect, and you like, you know, and you want to challenge, and you want to kind of be more outgoing and things like that, RCC is great. You know, a lot of people will kind of will respectfully challenge you to kind of go out your comfort zone and try new things. And there's a lot of ways to do that there. And then three, ooh, um, three, just kind of, if you like academics, you like to be challenged, there's a lot of also opportunity academics wise to just have fun and kind of experience new things too. I remember that was another thing I also regret not taking the law class, but there's a lot of fun, like, different classes to take, and there's a lot of ways to kind of experience leadership too, just in general. I think that's a fourth one that added to that, but I'd recommend just going to the school and just kind of walking the grounds on a normal day, because for me, that's what really made another big difference, is kind of just like the atmosphere when I went on my visit was, it just felt like a kind of a homely place, I guess, for lack of a better word. It just felt like it was right for me. So, you know, and if you go on that walk, just kind of look around, talk to some students, they'll be for sure happy to talk to you, and kind of get an aspect of that. I wouldn't say go as far as I did when I was kind of going into extracurriculars and doing a bunch of stuff. I know a lot of my friends were a bit concerned for me, because there was a lot of times where I was like, okay, I'm back home at 7 in the evening. That's kind of ridiculous, but it's okay. But try try something new every day. That's all I can say. There's so many things you can try, and eventually one thing will stick, and that'll lead to a lot of other things you can try. But make sure to try something new, get out your comfort zone, even if it's just joining a small club or starting your own, just try something new.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.